Thank you, students, for being so patient with us. Um, a little bit more, and we'll start the session. But thank you so much for joining on time and being so patient with us. We'll be starting shortly. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of you go to the college, and a lot of colleges end by 4 or a bit later than 4. So we have a bit more students joining. I really do appreciate you have been so patient. We'll wait till about 4:20 and then we'll begin it. Okay, while the students are joining, a lot of other participants are joining. How about we use the react option to share our feelings? So how many of you had college today? Give me a thumbs up. Those who had college today, give me a thumbs up. Okay. How many of you are feeling a lot tired? If you are tired, you can give me the emoji of perhaps crying or a sad face. Okay. I see that some of you are tired. I really do appreciate that despite a very hard-working day, you have still joined the session. We are sorry we are making you wait, but thank you so much again. How many of you are excited to find out what you're going to learn? I see a couple of hands. I'm very glad. So how many of you? Okay, instead of raising hands, because there are lots of participants, let's try to use the React options such as thumbs up or the emoji faces. Yes? So please put your hands down and also use the React option to express more emotions. So how many of you are excited for this internship program? Great. Okay, I'll repeat. Instead of using raising hands, you'll get an opportunity to interact with us later on because there is so much more to discuss. Use thumbs up, or there are other React options. Maybe we could all use that. Yes? Okay, thank you so much for interacting with me. I understand that it's difficult college के बाद या after college joining a session shows how dedicated you are, how enthusiastic you are. Just 4 minutes more, just 4 minutes more. Please wait with us. Please be patient, and we'll start this orientation session. I see in the chat that somebody has said they have bunked college lecture for this class. Uh, I mean, I'm very flattered. We are happy that you were so excited about this program, but I will encourage you to attend the college. We record these sessions, so we'll be sharing the recordings with you. Trust me, I'm happy that you're so excited to learn from us. It feels great, but please make sure that you don't compromise your college. Go to the college, attend your college sessions, and then you can come back to the recordings, learn from it, and we'll always be here if you have any doubt. We'll be starting shortly, so we'll try to finish by 6. So how about just 3 more minutes and we'll start the session. There is an important question that we have gotten in the chat box, which is, would we get the certificates based on the attendance? Yes, by the end of this session, we'll share a link with you. There will be a QR code as well. You can scan it, use the link, fill the attendance form, and it will be based on that. We'll ensure that you get the certificates. I repeat, it's not a problem if you have other commitments. We'll be sharing the recordings as well with you. I'll repeat about the attendance part. So we'll be sharing a link with you or a QR code by the end of this session. So all you need to do is fill that form. It is a Google form. If you fill it, it will be easier for us to have access to certain information has to be put in certificates. So please make sure that you fill the attendance form, because after giving so much of time to this program, it would be unfair if you don't get these certificates. So make sure that you fill the attendance form. We'll be sharing the link at the end of the session. Okay, there are lots of other queries that are coming up. As we'll be starting shortly, we'll address those queries as well, but we'll be starting shortly. So for now, I'll pause addressing these, but we'll address this definitely. Okay, so it's 4:20 already. So let's get this evening started. So good evening, everyone. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all of you again as we kick off our orientation session. My name is Minakshi. I'm Senior Engagement Associate at CSR Box, and I will be your host today. Now, as we embark on this journey together, I'll do my best today to outline the roadmap that will guide us along the way. Each step we take is an opportunity for growth, connection, and discovery, and we will be navigating this path together. We are excited to have you here. I would like to thank every one of you again who has joined us right now. Most of you must have just returned after the college, and some of you probably are still on your way back home. So thank you again for pushing yourself and putting these extra efforts. It proves your dedication towards learning and growth. Now, as we know, entrepreneurs are vital for economic growth and innovation. They identify opportunities, create jobs, and foster competition, leading to better products and services. By taking risks, they drive change and inspire others, promoting a culture of creativity. Additionally, entrepreneurs often address social issues and contribute to sustainability, making them essential for community development and progress. Their efforts shape industries and influence the future. So I welcome you all on your journey to becoming such successful entrepreneurs who will be having a positive impact on our society, no doubt. Now, this session is designed to help you understand Entrepreneurship Internship Program and to provide you with essential information that will set you up for the process ahead. I'll be sharing my screen so that we'll have a better idea about the topics we'll cover. I hope the screen is visible to everyone present. You can give me a thumbs up if so. Can I get some thumbs ups? Great. So today the topics we'll be covering is a little introduction about IBM SkillsBuild, because we keep mentioning that. Introduction to Entrepreneurship Micro Internship Program. And we'll walk through the IBM SkillsBuild platform learning activity. Now we keep mentioning IBM SkillsBuild Entrepreneurship Internship Program, right? So a bit about SkillsBuild. This is a digital learning platform where you can explore new careers. You'll receive learning recommendations for today's in-demand technology skills. You know how in Zomato you get food recommendations based on your food preferences? Similarly, here you'll get recommendations for the in-demand technology skills. You'll be choosing the learning that is right for you. You'll practice new skills. You will be able to earn digital badges to demonstrate your accomplishments. So these badges can be attached to your LinkedIn profile. You can work on your learning anywhere with content optimized for the mobile devices. So while traveling, while walking, at your own convenience, you can use this platform. Now about this initiative a bit. So the exciting thing about this platform is that we offer 85,000, more than 85,000 learning activities free of cost. You also get more benefits such as internship programs, certified badges, IBM mentoring, as well as placement assistance. I would like to emphasize on the part assistance in which we help you refine your resume or LinkedIn if we are able to find such opportunities. Now, that's a bit of an introduction about IBM Skills Build program. Moving forward, we'll explore how the Entrepreneurship Internship program has been designed for you. So in this program, I think a lot of you might have those questions. What will we be learning? What will we learn? So number one, you'll be mastering fundamentals of business operations. You'll structure a startup. You'll get hands-on with prototype creation, and you will learn how to attract investors for your brilliant, innovative ideas. You'll sharpen your communication skills. You'll learn how to articulate your business ideas well, and you'll also learn how to create captivating pitch decks so that you can grab the attention of the investors, stakeholders, and showcase the very best part of your startup and your brilliant ideas. So what does this internship do? This internship will help you attain these skills, and it will help so that it can help you in your future prospects. So this is a brief outline of the program. Please pay attention to this. The topic is entrepreneurship. In our 3 internship topic combined, we have more than 10,000 plus participants. The duration of this internship program is 2 weeks, and the dates from 21st October to 4th November. I'm sorry, please excuse me for one moment. Can I have some thumbs up about if I'm audible? Please give me thumbs up if I'm audible. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, Meenakshi, you can go ahead.
Okay, great. Moving forward, we'll explore the internship program flow. So number one, we have orientation session. So this is the session in which you have participated. Next, we'll be doing self-paced learning. Thirdly, we have masterclasses organized for you by subject experts. Fourthly, you'll be working on deliverables. Now, deliverables are the assignments that we give, as this is a project-based learning. Lastly, you'll have to submit your deliverables on time. Now, this can be broken down into 3 stages. Stage 1, there is self-paced learning activity. We'll be providing you with a learning plan, which you will have to complete. And upon the completion, you will get a certificate. Stage 2, you will have master classes by our subject expert. Also, you will be submitting your final assignment, which is a concept note plus a PowerPoint presentation. Stage 3 is the final stage, where upon following all the steps, upon completion of stage 1 and 2, you'll get the internship completion certificate. Now, please pay attention. Only after completing the stage 1, the participants will be eligible for the final certificates. If you do not complete stage 1, we will not be considering your assignments. So make sure that you complete stage 1 and then submit your assignments in stage 2 so that you are eligible for the internship certificates. Now, some of the elements of this entrepreneurship internship program. This is self-paced learning. And what we mean by self-paced learning is that you will decide when you want to learn, when you want to complete the course. All we expect is that you finish this learning plan within the 2 weeks. And in that 2 weeks, you can take charge of when you want to learn it, when you want to complete it. So it is at your own convenience that you do this program. Master classes, there will be 3 of them by our subject expert, which will enhance your practical knowledge on entrepreneurial toolkit. Deliverable submission will include detailed project report and a pitch deck. Successful submission will mark the completion of internship program. Now, course completion We provide a learning plan, as I have mentioned. So once you complete that course, only then you will be eligible for the final completion of internship certificate. Now, there are IBM badges and certificate as well that you get. And as I've mentioned, you can showcase this on your LinkedIn profile. We'll pause for a moment. And I would like you to support me with if there are any questions relating to this or any doubts that we can address at this point.
Definitely. So far, we don't have questions that have come up. Students, if you have any questions, feel free to use the chat box and drop in a message to us. All right? And carry forward, Meenakshi. Oh, they have asked about payment of the course also, so maybe we can make that clear from our end.
Okay, this is free of cost internship. Students are not expected to pay, neither do we pay, because this is designed to develop your skill. We are not utilizing your skill for our benefit. We are helping you, or we are working together to develop your skill. So there is no payment whatsoever involved. No payment from either of these sides. Also, some people have asked me to explain in Hindi. So I'll just briefly share what this flow is all about. So पहली बात orientation session जो आपने अभी join किया है. Next, we have self-paced learning. मतलब आप अपने कन्वीनियंस में अपने टाइम पे ये कोर्स कंप्लीट करेंगे. हम बस चाहते हैं कि आप 2 हफ्ते में कंप्लीट करके हमें सर्टिफिकेट सबमिट करें. थर्डली, हम लोगों ने आपके लिए मास्टर क्लासेस ऑर्गेनाइज किए हैं सब्जेक्ट एक्सपर्ट से. तो 3 मास्टर क्लासेस होंगे आपके लिए. डिलीवरेबल्स का मतलब असाइनमेंट्स होता है. तो हम आपको कुछ असाइनमेंट्स देंगे जो आप कंप्लीट करके सबमिट करेंगे तो आप सर्टिफिकेट के लिए एलिजिबल होंगे. डिलीवरेबल सबमिशन लास्ट स्टेज है, तो आपको टाइमली मैनर में ये चीजें सबमिट करनी होगी. और स्टेज 1, स्टेज 2, स्टेज 3 काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है. स्टेज 1 में जैसे हमने कहा सेल्फ बेस्ड लर्निंग एक्टिविटी कंप्लीशन होता है. इसके लिए लर्निंग प्लान हम आपको प्रोवाइड करेंगे. तो जब आप वो लर्निंग प्लान कंप्लीट करेंगे तो आपको एक सर्टिफिकेट मिलेगा जो आप हमें सबमिट करेंगे. स्टेज 2 में मास्टर क्लासेस होंगी, जो कि जैसे मैंने आपको बताया 3 मास्टर क्लासेस होंगे. और इसी स्टेज 2 के दौरान आप हमें अपना फाइनल असाइनमेंट सबमिट करेंगे, जो कि एक डिटेल्ड प्रोजेक्ट रिपोर्ट होता है और एक पावर पॉइंट प्रेजेंटेशन होता है. स्टेज 3 में अगर आपने स्टेज 1 एंड 2 कंप्लीट कर लिया है तो आपको इंटर्नशिप कंप्लीशन सर्टिफिकेट मिलेगा. स्टेज 1 अगर आप कंप्लीट नहीं करते हैं तो हम आपके असाइनमेंट्स कंसिडर नहीं करेंगे. तो प्लीज मेक श्योर कि आपने स्टेज 1 में लर्निंग प्लान जो हम आगे देखेंगे उसका एक्टिविटी कंप्लीट किया है और वो सर्टिफिकेट सबमिट किया है. तो विल मूव फॉरवर्ड. कहीं पर भी इंपॉर्टेंट चीजें आती हैं, आपको समझ नहीं आ रहा है, आप चाहते हैं कि हम और थोड़ा सा एक्सप्लेन करें, प्लीज लेट अस नो. नाउ internship program का benefits we have discussed, right? So let's understand a bit about the value chain. You learn, you grow, and through this, you get the job of your dreams. Moving forward, what are the benefits of participating in this internship program? Now, when you participate in this, you gain the internship certificate, number 1. You get a lot of job opportunities because you have the skill and you can showcase your projects. You learn how to turn your business ideas into reality. You interact, network, and mentored by industry experts. You're connecting and competing with students across the country and grow your professional network. You get IBM badges, IBM certificates. You have a project by the end of this internship program, which you can showcase to your future employers. So previously, we have organized some longer duration internship programs in which, when we recognized that there were some brilliant ideas, IBM had given opportunity to few students to showcase their project in IBM showcase events, the annual events. And this is a glimpse from some of those showcase events that we have organized previously. Now let's understand the program flow week-wise. So week 1, तो वीक 1 में हम क्या क्या करेंगे, राइट? सो वीक 1 इंक्लूड्स सेल्फ एक्सप्लोरिंग प्री वर्क, ओरिएंटेशन सेशन जिसमें आप अभी हैं. There is self-paced learning in which you will complete a learning plan, get a certificate, and submit it. I'll repeat. In week 1, there is orientation session number 1. Number 2, you will have a learning plan, you'll complete it, and you'll submit the certificate. There will be one master class as well. In week 2, you will have master class 2 and 3. And in the same week, week number 2, you will submit your concept note and other assignments. In week 2 as well, the final deliverable, it will be a deadline. You will be submitting all your deliverables by the end of the week 2. Now, deliverable 1 and 2 will be submitted by individual, which will include, this is the important part, so I hope you pay attention, learning plan completion certificate. We encourage third year and fourth year students to submit resume, CV, LinkedIn link, so that if we have an opportunity, we'll review it and we'll give you a feedback. That is the placement assistance that we provide. And deliverable 2 include detailed project report and final PPT, which is a pitch deck. We also share in the same Google form, you can share your experiences, your feelings, which will be our testimonials. So we encourage you to do that. So about the deliverable, week 1, learning plan, completion certificate, PDF, JPG, screenshot, anything that's convenient for you. Resume, CV, and LinkedIn account link for the expert review feedback. We encourage third year and fourth year students to submit this. First year, second year students can also do it, but we encourage third year and fourth year students to take this a bit more seriously. And for this, a Google form will be shared. I repeat, a Google form will be shared through which you can submit your assignments. Then for the deliverable 2, for the detailed project report and pitch deck, PowerPoint presentation, we'll be sharing a Google form in the mid of second week. So the first Google form for first deliverable will be shared this Thursday. इस थर्सडे को हम आपके साथ एक गूगल फॉर्म शेयर करेंगे जिसमें आप अपने लर्निंग प्लान का सर्टिफिकेट सबमिट करेंगे. वीक 2 में या तो थर्सडे या तो फ्राइडे को हम एक और गूगल फॉर्म सबमिट करेंगे जिसमें आप अपना डिटेल्ड प्रोजेक्ट रिपोर्ट और पावर पॉइंट प्रेजेंटेशन सबमिट करेंगे. So far, any doubts or any clarity on this part? Because आपके सबमिशन के बेसिस पे ही आपको इंटर्नशिप सर्टिफिकेट मिलेगा. Okay, so I see that we can move on. I have seen one particular subject related doubt in the chat. I would encourage कि आप subject matter expert मिस्टर अनस शाह खान को हमने बुलाया है, तो जब उनके मास्टर क्लासेस होंगे, he'll be explaining those things. So for now, let's focus on the process during this particular session. So this is the breakup. In Masterclass 1, again, let's not discuss the topics in depth because for that you will have subject matter expert. So that person will give you much more insightful feedbacks or explanation. So please be patient till the master classes. This is an overview. So in Masterclass 1, you will learn about business acumen, which is fundamentals of business operations and organizational structure. In Masterclass 2, you will explore prototype engineering and funding ecosystem for early stage startups. In Masterclass 3, you will explore business idea articulation, networking, and channels of communication. And you will also learn how to create a pitch deck. तो पहले मास्टर क्लास में बिजनेस अक्यूमेन और ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल स्ट्रक्चर, सेकेंड मास्टर क्लास में आप इंजीनियरिंग, प्रोटोटाइप इंजीनियरिंग या इकोसिस्टम, फंडिंग इकोसिस्टम, स्टेक होल्डर्स, इन्वेस्टर्स, अर्ली स्टेज क्या होता है स्टार्टअप्स का, यू विल एक्सप्लोर दीज टॉपिक्स. इन मास्टर क्लास 3 यू हैव अ बिजनेस आइडिया बट स्टेक होल्डर्स को अट्रैक्ट करने के लिए आप उसे कैसे प्रेजेंट करते हो, दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. So you will learn how to articulate your ideas. You will learn about networking. When you find stakeholders, investors, what you're doing is you're networking. And you'll explore channels of communication. And finally, आप pitch deck बनाएंगे. इन सारी चीजों के लिए आपके साथ tools share किए जाएंगे. तो आप उनके tools के basis पे practically उनको apply करके बहुत सारी चीजें सीख सकते हैं. So I repeat, you'll get tools. You'll receive the tools from us for exploring these things. And you can utilize the tools to articulate your idea and create a pitch deck. Now, for this entrepreneurship internship program, we have requisites. कुछ चीजें mandatory होती हैं. Some things are very important. So these are our requisites. First, again, learning plan completion. हम जो आपको course देंगे, the course that we assign, please complete it on the IBM SkillsBuild platform. Please submit the deliverables on time. And please, 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 masterclasses are to be attended mandatorily. So it's important that you attend all the masterclasses. It's compulsory. Please submit your deliverables on time. Complete the assigned courses on the IBM SkillsBuild platform. So upon doing all this, I hope it's not much, but upon doing all of this, you will get a certificate of internship, which looks something like this. So moving forward, okay, so I have been mentioning learning plan quite a lot, right? कि आपको learning plan complete करना पड़ेगा. There will be a course जो हम देंगे. You will have to complete it. So this is the learning plan. This is a screenshot of it. This is how it looks. So when you go, we'll provide a link to you. You can use the link to access the learning plan. So this is called Learning Plan for Entrepreneurship Internship, October 2024. So you will see that there are 3 sections. In section 1, we explore entrepreneurship related topics. In section 2, we explore job readiness skills. In section 3, we have workplace skills. So we'll briefly look at them one by one. So this is section 1. You'll see that we have mentioned complete 3 required. So you'll have to complete all the 3 activities. In section 2, job readiness, you have a choice. You will see that complete any 3 of the following 4. So out of these 4, make sure that you complete any 3 of your choice. Under workplace skill section, you have 3 topics, and all the 3 topics are mandatory. Complete all the 3. So after completing all these sub-courses or subtopics, you will complete the whole entire learning plan, and then you will get the certificate, which you will have to submit through the Google form. Now, self-paced learning, we'll come to that. You're already participating in the orientation session, right? So it's in progress. Next comes self-paced learning, which is about you doing the course on your own. So this is a part of the learning plan. That this is an activity which is a part of the learning plan, which you will have to complete. So let's understand how we can do it. How many of you are working on the cell phones? Those who are working on the cell phones, please give me a thumbs up. Those who have joined this meeting using their cell phones, please give me a thumbs up. Okay. Okay. So those who have joined with the laptop, you can scan the QR code, which is on your screen. And those who are using cell phones, for your convenience, we are sharing the link in the chat box. So please use this link or use the QR code to register on the IBM SkillsBuild platform. Now, make sure that you use this link. आपको इसी link का use करना है. नहीं तो all those activities that we are saying free of cost hai, those activities will not be accessible. So please make sure that you use this QR code or you use the link provided in the chat box to register on the platform. And please don't rush. We'll be registering together because there are important steps that we all need to follow. So we'll go step by step. Take a moment, scan the QR code, or use the link provided in the chat box. Okay, while everyone is scanning or using the link, how many of you have already registered on the platform? Please give me a thumbs up. Okay, so some of you have already registered. Okay, great. But please be patient through the process because we have a different learning plan. We'll explain the steps of it as well. So we'll move on to the next slide. Those who haven't had the time to scan the QR code, please use the chat box to use the link. So on your screen, you will see something like this, which says, "Hi there, how would you like to sign up for IBM SkillsBuild?" So in that, there are multiple options. Select Use My Google Account. I repeat, select Use My Google Account. And then go ahead and select the Gmail ID that you actively use. So select your Gmail ID. Number 1, use my Google account. Number 2, select your Gmail ID. So once that is done, we'll move to the next step. It's quite easy and relatable to how you make other accounts. So if you have any doubts, you can use the chat box. But let's move on to the next slide. So let's set up your profile. You will add your first name. You will add your family name or your surname next. Country, India. Location will be your college state. I hope I'm clear. Location will be your college state. आप किसी कॉलेज से हो, अगर कॉलेज से नहीं हो, आप जॉब सीकर्स हो और something like that, you can use your current state. But अगर आपने कॉलेज का अपना डिटेल्स दिया है तो प्लीज मेंशन द स्टेट जहां पे आपका कॉलेज है. ओके, नाउ लोकेशन के नीचे एवरीवन प्लीज पे अटेंशन. ये वाला पार्ट काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है, सो प्लीज ध्यान से सुनिएगा. लोकेशन के नीचे you will see your sponsoring organization is CSR box. How many of you can see it? Please give me a thumbs up. I hope हर किसी के लिए sponsoring organization CSR box ही आ रहा है. Right? Give me a thumbs up if it is so. Yes? Great. So this is very important. Sponsoring organization अगर CSR box है, if the sponsoring organization is CSR box, then you will have access to 85,000 and plus activities. Otherwise, not all the activities will be free of cost or accessible. So if it is not coming up, if it is not mentioned that your sponsoring organization is CSR box, I'll encourage you to go back to the chat box, use the link that we have provided to complete the steps. So moving forward, it will ask you about additional information. You can select your age category, and then there is a question. Are you looking for a job, learning to enhance current career, college student, or other? जो भी आपके लिए suitable है, anything that suits you, please pick that option. Click on the next checkbox, and we will move to the next slide. So I hope you have put all the basic information and the additional information required. We'll move on to the next slide, which is terms and conditions. So please tick all the three boxes, all the terms and conditions, and click on submit. Once you do that, there will be go to selection. You can click on that. At this point, some of you might face the error problem. It is quite natural when a lot of people are logging in or signing up for that to happen. It might be frustrating to do the process again, but if the problem that is coming up is of error, I'll request you to go back to the chat box, use the link and register again. It sometimes happens. So once you have submitted, it will ask you to select your preferred language. For now, we will keep it in Hindi, but for some courses, this is for your information. For some courses, Hindi language is also available. The activities are available in Hindi. So for those who prefer it, you can change the setting later on and explore the courses in Hindi as well. Some of them are in Hindi. Once you select the preferred language, this will be your main home page. Can I see few thumbs ups if this is your home page? Great. At this point, is there any other challenge apart from error challenge that anybody is facing? Please use the chat box to share with us. Please share the challenge. What exactly is your challenge? Please describe it. We'll come back to that later. I see some people are facing challenge. If you're doing online degree, whatever state you are from, you can just pick that state. I'll encourage everyone to utilize the link in the chat box. Please utilize the link in the chat box to register. We'll come back to the queries again later on. We'll be here. We'll address it. So we'll move on to the next page. So for those who have their homepage on display, who have registered, we have been talking about learning plan for entrepreneurship, right? We had also shown you the screenshot of it. So you can either use this link or you can scan this QR code to go to the learning plan page. Just take few seconds. Please scan this QR code or use the link that is provided and you can go to the learning plan page. I hope the link is provided. You can use the QR code to access the learning plan page. Okay, give us one moment. We are sharing it shortly. I request my team members to share the learning plan link in the chat box. Okay. Students, it's already added in the chat box. Please utilize the link. Or use the QR code. So as the link has been shared in the chat box, we'll move on to the next slide. So once you open that link or you use the QR code, this will be your screen. So as you can see, there are 3 sections. If you scroll it a bit, you will also see the enroll option. There is this blue box on which it's written enroll. That means you're applying for that course. So I want you all to click on that blue button, enroll. You can refer to the screen, click on enroll and apply for this course. Once you enroll yourself, the progress part will be visible for you. Now, under section 1, this is the important part. This is important so that you can get the certificate. So under section 1, you will see an activity named 3 keys to competitiveness. Right? We have used the red box to highlight that. Under section 1, the second activity, it says 3 keys to competitiveness. Give me a thumbs up if you can all see that. Can I get few thumbs ups if you can access it? Great. Thank you so much for every student who has been engaging actively. So you can click on 3 keys to competitiveness, click on the activity. Once you click on 3 keys to competitiveness, you will come to this page. This is the learning activity that will be displayed. So under this learning activity, you will have 2 options on the bottom part of your screen, which is mark complete and go to activity. Now here I would like to clarify one thing. This is a sample activity. This is to showcase the process, that how you can get certificates. So this is one sample activity to showcase how to get the certificate. For other courses, other activities, you will have to complete a lot of activities, quiz, watch videos, and multiple such engagements. Only then you get the certificate. Now here, instead of going to the activity now, you can go to the activity later on at your convenience. I request you all to click on Mark Complete. Click on Mark Complete. Please make sure that you go through this activity later. This is for your own benefit. Also, this is a sample activity. It is to showcase how to get certificate. This is not how every activity will be like. It will not be this easy to get the certificate. This is to showcase. And also it helps you enroll. We'll also have an understanding that you have participated with us. Once you mark complete, do not put anything in the duration. By default, it will be correct. If you cannot see the submit option, scroll a bit. Scroll a bit, the submit option will be there. So once you mark complete, do not change the duration. Just click on submit. Do not change the duration. Do not edit it. Click on submit. Once you have done that, you will come back to this page, right? So on the on the top right part of your screen, there will be 3 dots. On the top right part of your screen, there will be 3 dots. Please click on that. I hope the first option available to everyone is view completion certificate. Thumbs ups, please. I hope the first option is view completion certificate. And for those in case the first option is not view completion certificate, that's because maybe you did not mark it complete. So you can mark complete. This option will be available to you. I'm very sorry for the disconnection. I hope the screen's visible to everyone.
Yes, we can see you, Meenakshi.
Okay. So once you click on the print, save the certificate, we'll move on to the next step. Your certificate will look like this. Now here, I'll emphasize this part again. This is only a part of the learning plan. This is a sample activity. You will have to go through the not this individual certificate. You will have to complete the learning plan, all the subtopics, and then that certificate will be considered. I hope I'm clear. Can I get some thumbs ups?
Okay, students, I see that we're facing a small technical issue from her end. So let's wait for some time. So I do have got a lot of requests that's asking for repetition. Okay. So for students who did face an issue in between, I hope you were able to click on the learning plan that was shared with you all, and you were able to open up the learning plan that we had asked you to do. Yes, the learning plan is important because it is one of the major components of your internship. So I hope you had clicked on the link and you went forward. Once you go forward, you would have opened up your learning plan. We want you all to do the course. The name of the course is Three Keys to Competitiveness in an Era of Economic Uncertainty. So I have also posted the course name on the chat box. So once you complete that course, like Meenakshi had shared, you will be receiving your certificate, right? We click on Mark Complete for now, as it's a sample activity, and you will receive your certificate. To download your certificate, thank you for asking. To download your certificate, you have three dots on the corner of your page. The first option will be View Certificate. Yes, Meenakshi is back. Meenakshi, will it be possible if you can just run through it quickly once more from the start, just to show them?
Which slide particularly?
You can just go from when we click the learning plan. Just a run through, quick run through. Yeah.
Okay, so you can use the link that we have shared in the chat box to access the learning plan. This will how it would look like. So I think I received a question. We have received a question about enrolling part. There will be this blue box with enroll written on it. Please click on that. There is also a chatbot round thing, right? Don't click on that. Make sure you click on the enroll button only, right? It would happen if you click on the chat box, something else will pop up. So make sure that you click on enroll. Once you do that, you will see a difference between the previous and this slide. Here under section 1, there is nothing given. Here under section 1, your progress will start getting tracked. So in this section 1, you will see that the second activity is 3 keys to competitiveness. I'll repeat the activity. There is 3 keys to competitiveness. Click on that particular activity. When you click on that, this will be the page that will be displayed. Right? You can use the screen as the reference. So if my voice isn't coming across, in that case, please pay attention to the screen, how it changes. The steps will be quite clear. So here you will see 2 options at the bottom of your screen, which is mark complete and go to activity. In this case, because this is a sample activity, you can go ahead and mark complete, but go to the activity later on. Please explore this. We have picked these activities very carefully for your learning and growth. So complete the activity later on, go to the activity, read through it later. For now, mark complete. But this process cannot be applied for every activity. There are some sample courses to which this is applied, but not every activity is so easy to complete. You will have to do the quiz. You will have to do various activities. Upon the completion of those activities, you will get the certificate. I hope that's clear. So once you click on the mark complete, the duration part comes. I request you not to edit it. Do not change anything. Directly click on submit. Don't change anything. Click on submit. Once you click on the submit part, you will see on the top right part of your screen, you will see 3 dots. Click on the 3 dots. And once you click on it, the first option will be view completion certificate. The first option is view completion certificate. So this is how it would be displayed, right? So you can either take a screenshot. Taking screenshot is easy. So either take a screenshot, or if you want a PDF, you can click on the print and you will get this. You can see on the screen, there is this yellow circle with download PDF option. So you can either click on that. So take a screenshot or save it as a PDF. Anything that's convenient for you, anything that you want. So this is ultimately how the completion certificate looks. Few things to pay attention to. This is the certificate given for one sub-activity of the learning plan. We'll see the website itself. We'll showcase in much more depth how there is a difference between this and what we want from you. We want a certificate of the learning plan completion, not individual activity. So you saw that there were many activities under the learning plan. We want the certificate that you will get after completing all those activities and not of those single activities itself. ओके तो ये मैं बात थोड़ा सा हिंदी में भी समझाने की कोशिश करती हूँ. तो आपने देखा होगा कि लर्निंग प्लान में काफी सारे एक्टिविटीज थे, राइट? उसमें से एक एक्टिविटी हमने सैंपल लेके अभी किया है. तो इसी तरीके से हमें ये सैंपल एक्टिविटी के सर्टिफिकेट्स हम आपसे नहीं मांग रहे हैं। हम कह रहे हैं कि आपने वो मल्टीपल एक्टिविटीज जो देखी वो सारी जब आप कंप्लीट करोगे तो आपको एक फाइनल अल्टीमेट सर्टिफिकेट मिलेगा कि आपने पूरा लर्निंग प्लान कंप्लीट किया है। तो आप जब गूगल फॉर्म के थ्रू लर्निंग प्लान का सर्टिफिकेट सबमिट करोगे तो ये सर्टिफिकेट्स नहीं, वो लर्निंग प्लान वाला अल्टीमेट सर्टिफिकेट आपको सबमिट करना होगा। आई होप दिस पार्ट इज क्लियर. We'll move forward to this marking scheme, right? So in this, you'll have to pay attention to few things. Like we said, attendance is mandatory. You will have to attend all the master classes. Submitting certificate is compulsory. If you will not submit the learning plan certification, we will not consider your assignment. Then resume, LinkedIn upload. We encourage third and fourth year student. And finally, assignment submission of DPR, which is detailed project report and PowerPoint presentation, pitch deck. So all these things are important. Also, how you timely submit it will have an impact on your marks. So make sure that you submit it on either on deadline or before it, right? Do not delay because that will have an effect on your marks. And if you share your impact story, like we said, we will be asking you your experiences. If you share your impact story, your experiences with us, you will get bonus points for that. So moving forward, we have completed the orientation session. We are nearing the end of it. We'll take the queries, we'll address them. So we are nearing the orientation session. You can all kickstart your journey on self-paced learning as we have shared the learning plan with you. Thirdly, coming up, we have master classes by subject expert. So on 25th October, Friday, from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., same time, you will have your first master class, Business Acumen and Organizational Structure, by our subject matter expert, Mr. Anas Shah Khan. So make sure that you join us for that. Now, okay. So before we explore the website in much more depth, this is the attendance and feedback form. Please take a moment, share the attendance and share the details with us. And then we will explore on the live platform how the learning plan looks. What are its sections? I request Anne to share the feedback link in the chat box. Okay, we have received a query about how do I log in my laptop later. If you have registered, using the link, you can directly search for IBM SkillsBuild, use the login option and log in directly. But if you haven't registered yet, please make sure that you use the link that we have provided to register first. Once you registered, you can just search about IBM SkillsBuild and log in at your convenience. Please make sure that you fill the feedback form. You can use the QR link or code to fill the form because on the basis of this, we'll be issuing the internship certificates. Is there any specific doubts or questions? Please use the chat box to share with us. Okay. So sample certificate is the certificate that you just got for the completion of that activity. Remember the three keys to competitiveness, and you took a screenshot of the certificate, right? So the sample certificate is that. Make sure that you upload that certificate. Late submission would be considered after Friday. So we'll be informing you about deadlines. We'll keep the communication clear. Please wait for those updates. We'll let you know when is the deadline. We'll be reasonable. So once we update the deadline, make sure that you submit all your assignments by that particular time. To submit your learning plan certificate by Friday, we'll be sharing a Google form. So I'm sorry, for the learning plan certificate, I'm very sorry. By Thursday, we'll be sharing a Google form. So by that time, if you have completed, you can share it, but that Google form is for the submission. We'll share a Google form so that you can submit your learning plan certificate. Please wait for that. Until then, go on doing the activities. Make sure that you complete all the activities that are mandatory on the learning plan platform. Okay. So we have shared a link in the group, right? So I'm addressing the question about how we can access learning plan on laptop. So we have shared a link in the chat. We'll also display the link again. So you can use that particular link, just paste it in your tab once you log in or once you registered, if you haven't registered yet. You paste it in your tab and the learning plan will be displayed. I hope that helps. Just copy paste the link in your tab. It will showcase the learning plan. Any other doubts regarding the steps? Okay. So we'll move forward and we'll try to explore the learning plan on the website itself. That will give us a much more clearer idea. One moment, I'll be sharing my screen. I hope the screen is visible to everyone. Right? Okay. How about I'll use the link and I'll showcase how we can do it. So I've copied the link. I'll open a new tab. Paste it. And easy, right? You just have to copy paste the link. It will bring you to the learning plan. So you see that this learning plan will take about 1 week of time to complete. You see that here are 3 sections. Section 1, if we scroll down, you'll find that section 1 has all these elements in it, which is related to entrepreneurship. Next section is job readiness, which are related to job readiness skills. Thirdly, we have workplace skills. Now, when you complete each of these activities, you will get a certificate. But that is not the certificate that we want. You can see under job readiness, I have completed the first activity, right? Please make sure that you're observing the screen. Under job readiness, you will see that I've completed the first activity. So in this section, I have completed one activity already. So my progress is 33%. I have a certificate for this, but this is not what we are talking about. We are talking about after completing all these activities, you will get a certificate for completing this learning plan. So once you complete 3 out of the 9 required activities, you will get a certificate for completing this learning plan. That is the learning plan completion certificate that we want you to upload when we share the Google form this Thursday. I hope that is clear. Any doubts regarding the learning plan? Please use the chat box to share your queries. Okay, so I'll explain once in Hindi. So what I did was मैंने वहां से लिंक उठाया था, आपके साथ लिंक शेयर हुआ है, राइट? तो आप वो लिंक लेंगे, कॉपी पेस्ट करेंगे, तो जैसे ही आप टैब में कॉपी पेस्ट करते हैं, ये पेज आपके लिए डिस्प्ले हो जाएगा। तो आप यहाँ पे लर्निंग प्लान में देखेंगे 3 सेक्शन है, 3। सेक्शन 1 जॉब रेडीनेस और वर्क प्लेस स्किल्स। तो नीचे आप जैसे ही एनरोल करोगे, एनरोल करने के बाद यहाँ पे प्रोग्रेस मैप होने लगेगा। तो जैसे सेक्शन 1 में 3 एक्टिविटीज हैं, मैंने कोई एक्टिविटी की नहीं है, तो सेक्शन 1 का प्रोग्रेस इट्स 0%. In section 2, you can see that I have completed 33% of it because I have done one activity. In section 3, similarly, that is how it works. But अब ये हर एक एक्टिविटी का सर्टिफिकेट जो है वो हम आपसे नहीं मांग रहे, हम आपको कह रहे हैं कि ये सारे एक्टिविटीज जब आप कंप्लीट कर लोगे, सारे जो भी आपको कहा गया है कंपलसरी है, ये एक्टिविटीज कंप्लीट करने के बाद यहाँ का 33% 100 जब हो जाएगा, कंप्लीटली 9 स्टेप्स जो है आप पार कर लोगे, यू विल गेट अ सर्टिफिकेट विच इज कंप्लीशन ऑफ लर्निंग प्लान सर्टिफिकेट। वो सर्टिफिकेट आपको गूगल फॉर्म में अपलोड करना है। I hope there is clarity about it now.
Yeah, just to add to what Meenakshi said, so the certificate will be available under actions. So, Meenakshi, would you like to share that? Yeah.
Okay. So once you complete all these activities, right, only then here it will be displayed. It takes some time to process, but only if you complete all these steps, here under the actions part, your view completion certificate, that option will come up. So it's very important that you complete all the activities. Only then that option will come up. You then save the certificate and share it with us. I hope this option is quite visible to everyone. There is actions option. You click on that. Here for now, it's not visible. Right now, completion certificate is not visible. Once you complete all these activities, that option will come up. Okay, I see that by Thursday, completing all these activities might be a challenge for a lot of us. So by Thursday, we'll be sharing the Google Forms, but we'll be informing you about the deadline soon. The deadline for submission is not Thursday itself.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt, Meenakshi. So the deadline for submission of final learning plan completion certificate is Thursday.
Okay, so this learning plan certificate.
Yes, yes. That is the reason why we are sharing the Google form on that day. So please finish before that.
Okay, you can, there is a choice in the second section. So I think it would be possible perhaps if you take out few hours every day, complete the plan by Thursday. We'll be sharing the Google form with you on the same day and you can submit it to us by the end of that day. Any other question or any other doubts relating to the internship or the registration or downloading the certificate or saving the certificate? How to download final learning certificate. Okay, so when you complete all these activities, you see the different sections and multiple activities that we have given. Once you complete all of that, and the progress here becomes 100%, at that point, under action option, if you will see the screen, I have clicked on the actions. Under the action, the certificate will be available only after you complete it. Okay, mine is showing 33% because I've done 2 activities. The more activities that you do, your progress will go on increasing. Also, I see a doubt regarding what to complete by Thursday. You're expected to complete this learning plan by Thursday. This is a 2-week internship program, so it's going to be a bit intensive, but it's going to be very valuable and worthwhile. So I'd encourage all please make out some few hours every day, complete this learning plan by Thursday. We'll be sharing a Google form on Thursday, and you can submit your certificate on that particular day through the Google form. Should we complete all sections before Thursday? Yes. For attendance, please scroll up. You will get a link for the attendance and feedback form. Through that, you can please share your details. If you could scroll up a bit, you will find the link to the attendance and feedback form. Okay, students, I would like you to make your questions a bit more specific. So when you're asking me about how to register, is it registering on the platform that you want clarity on? Or is there any more challenges regarding registering for the internship itself? Where to get the sample certificate? Okay, one moment. How many of you have got the sample certificate? 3 keys to competitiveness. Please give me a thumbs up. Okay, since we have received significant requests for the walkthrough and downloading the sample certificate, we will just do a quick walkthrough of it. Please pay attention. We'll keep it very short, and those who have filled the attendance form or not filled it, please make sure that you fill the attendance form. All the links are available in the chat box. Ensure that you fill the attendance form. So just a very quick walkthrough again. You can use this code or you can use this link we have provided in the chat box to come to this next page, which will ask you if you want to sign up. So here, click on Use My Google account. Next, you will select your Gmail ID. Once you do that, setting up your profile part will come up, in which you will add your first name, family name, country, location. Now, the important part is that your sponsoring organization it should show CSR box. If not, please go back and use the registration link again so that your sponsoring organization will show up as CSR box. This is very important because only this will ensure that you have free access to all the activities. Next is additional information. You add your age category and then you add your personal detail, whether you're a college student or you're learning to enhance your current career or you're looking for a job. And once you do that, there is terms and conditions. So there are 3 parts, 3 terms and conditions. Click on all the 3 and click on submit. The moment you do that, it will show success, your account is created. Then you can go to the selection. I am going a bit faster because this is the last briefing. Please make sure that you pay attention to the steps. It will be easier for you to do it at your own pace as well. So once you do that, once you go to the selection, there is your select your preferred language option. For now, we'll go ahead with English. Once you do that, this will be your home page. Nextly, this is the learning plan link or the QR code. For those who did not get it, make sure that you scan it now, or you can use the link from the chat box. We have provided the link in the chat box. Use the link. That will give you access to this learning plan. You will see that the learning plan has 3 sections. When you move forward, you will see enroll button, right? Enroll option. Click on the enroll option. That is how you apply for this learning plan. Once you enroll, you will see that under section, it will start tracking your progress, right? That means that you have applied for this learning plan completion. Now in this section, in section 1, you will see that there is a second activity. I'll repeat the activity, 3 keys to competitiveness. That is the activity which we did as a sample activity. So click on 3 keys to competitiveness in an era of uncertainty. Once you do that, this will be the activity page. So this is your learning activity. Below in the bottom part of your screen, you will see mark complete and you will see go to activity option, right? So for now, to get the sample certificate, please understand that this is a sample activity and therefore we are only showcasing the steps. It is to showcase how you get the certificate, right? So for now, mark complete, but please make sure you go through the activity later on at your convenience. After this session tomorrow, anytime that's convenient, go through the activity. For now, mark complete. It will take you to the duration page. Don't edit anything. Do not change it. Do not update it. Directly click on submit. By default, it will have the right time. So don't edit it. Don't change it. Click on submit. Once you click on that, on the top right part of your screen, you will see 3 dots. You can click on that 3 dots. After marking it as complete and adding duration, click on the 3 dots. That will showcase the first option on the page that is displayed is View Completion Certificate. You can click on View Completion Certificate. This is your sample certificate that we are asking in the attendance form. So the first option is View Completion Certificate. Click on that. It will bring you to this page. Your certificate will be displayed. Take a screenshot or save it as PDF. Anything you like, anything that works for you, take a screenshot or save it as PDF. So this is the sample certificate, sample activity certificate. In your attendance form, the certificate that we are asking for is this. You can upload a screenshot or you can upload the PDF. I hope the steps are clear. Okay, may I have some thumbs up if the steps are clear? Thank you. Thank you for everyone who is responding. Any doubts, any more doubts? We can head towards wrapping up this session. Okay, I see that we received a query about, do we need to complete all the activities just by clicking mark complete? No. Some activities have quiz in them, they have videos in them. So if you skip that, it will not take it as complete. So you see that in learning plan, we don't have mark complete option. That's because you need to do certain activities for that option to come. This is a sample activity. I repeat, this is a sample activity so that we can show how to get a certificate. ये steps दिखाने के लिए हमने लिया है. ये हर एक्टिविटी के साथ प्रोसेस नहीं होगा. इतनी आसानी से सर्टिफिकेट्स अगर मिल जाएंगी तो वैल्यू थोड़ा सा कम हो जाएगा, राइट? So you have to go through all of these things so that you are eligible for the certificate. Okay, since the question is regarding the deadline, which Thursday is the deadline for learning plan completion. This Thursday is the deadline for learning plan completion. Like I said, I know it could be challenging, but you can make some time every day. It will get completed. Alternative certificate. If you can't get your sample certificate, there might be this issue that you haven't marked it complete. Please go to the activity, use the option mark complete. That will make the view completion certificate option available. Yes, we are heading towards the end of this session. We'll be sharing the recording with those who have missed the important parts. Now, I'll repeat for the assignment submission. This Thursday is the deadline for submitting the learning plan completion certificate. Next Thursday will be the deadline to submit your assignments, which will be given after the master classes. It will be based on your masterclass learning. So this Thursday, learning plan completion, it's mandatory. On the basis of that, your assignment will be considered. Next Thursday, you will have to submit your assignments, which is detailed project report and pitch deck. We'll be sharing a toolkit with you. So it will not be that challenging. We'll be here to support you along the way. So please make sure that you complete the steps. Okay, I hope we were able to address as many queries as possible. Again, please make sure Thursday is an important day. This week, next week, Thursday. इस Thursday को आपको अपना learning plan completion certificate submit करना है. This Thursday, learning plan completion certificate. Next Thursday, detailed project report and your PowerPoint presentation, which is a pitch deck. ये दोनों चीजें आप next week submit करेंगे. Next week उसका deadline है. Same day, Thursday, right? Make sure you do all these things. Please refer to the chat box. We have shared the links in the chat box. Maybe we can share the link again.
Yeah, I think they can also find in the WhatsApp group. All the important links are shared there, and all the important updates also will be given on WhatsApp group and also email. So please keep an eye on your inbox because you will be receiving all the updates on WhatsApp groups and emails. So you can check there. So we have already shared here multiple times. So please make a note of that. Yeah. Yeah. Over to you, Meenakshi.
So I guess we can close the session. I thank every student for making time for this session, for showing such enthusiasm towards this. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Again, I know it's challenging, it's difficult. College mein itna kaam, and then again you're joining here. Thank you so much. I hope you stay connected with us in the masterclass. The first masterclass is scheduled to be on 25th October. Make sure you attend that. It was lovely interacting with you and being your host. Thank you so much. Okay, sure, students. This is the end of the session. I'm glad we could end it on time. You have also been responsive. You can leave and you can take care of other activities. I hope you start the learning plan right away. Thank you so much for joining.